Um, Sunday night game, we have the Bucs versus the Cowboys. Last year they faced off. They had a great game. Bucs are favorited 2.5 over under 50. This is a weird game for me because the Bucs are definitely the better team. Cowboys got a lot worse. Their O-line got worse. Zeke's a year older. They lost Amari Cooper. They lost Cedric Wilson. They lost Randy Gregory. They have a defense last year that had a lot of, I would say, lucky opportunities with Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs had 14 interceptions last year? I don't think he duplicates.
Amount.
I don't think he duplicates that. I don't think their defense was good last year because they had a pretty lollipop schedule.
Yeah.
So that being said, I got to pick the Bucs because I've learned in my 24 years of life not to doubt Tom Brady. And I understand that he's had some weird preseason stuff. He had that fake retirement. But at the same time, it's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to bet him against a Cowboys team that's not going to make the playoffs. So I picked the Bucs. I think they cover, and I think they win 28-24.
28-24. That's a great score in this game. My thing in this game is Dan Quinn's strategy on defense is to take chances in the secondary and big plays on defense. And sometimes that burns you. The reason why Trayvon Diggs had that many interceptions last year was because Dan Quinn is like, jump the route, take a lot of risks. But there's one player you don't want to do it against. It's the smartest player in football history, the greatest player in football history. And that guy happens to be on the other side of the field in this game. And frankly, when the Bucs and Tom Brady have played the Cowboys, he has a really good record against them. Beat him last year. I think he's going to have a more cohesive locker room with Todd Bowles being the head coach. Bruce Arians moved into the front office. I was campaigning for this last year. I think Todd Bowles is going to be a really good head coach. Definitely an upgrade from Bruce Arians, who his idea of an offense is just, why don't we throw the ball as far down the field every time, and then one time we'll hit a big play. It's like, no, that's not how offense works.
Yeah.
And just let Tom Brady run the offense, which is what this does. It moves like no offensive head coach. Tom Brady gets to call the plays. It's his offense, his team, and I think that's going to be really good. So Cowboys also, I don't love their offense either. CeeDee Lamb's their number one option. Their two is Michael Gallup, but I don't love their run game. They just lost when Tyrone Smith is out for the year, who's one of their best offensive linemen, and their offensive line is already getting old. So I'm like, old offensive line. Zeke he's getting over the hill, if not already there. And then Tony Pollard, he's pretty good, but he's nothing spectacular at running back. He's a solid, come out of the backfield, catch it. Great player, but he's not going to be a world changer for you. And then you have Dak Prescott, who is the most inconsistent quarterback of all time. And he has one of the worst records in NFL history if he doesn't have a 100-yard rusher. So all these indications, I'm going to go pretty close game. Bucs get ahead. Cowboys try and come back, but fall up behind again. So I'm going to go Bucs 31-24 in this one. I feel like that's a great score. Sunday Night Football. Tom Brady shows up in the lights. He wants to prove a lot of people wrong this year, and I think he's going to have another really good year and then retire.